Y'all remember this commercial with Gillette? Well, apparently Gillette is having second thoughts about what they are doing. Let's see. This is according to the Daily Caller. Gillette shifts gears from social issues to local heroes after backlash over toxic masculinity. Ad. Let's see. Gillette is shifting gears from social issues to local heroes after backlash over their January ad bashing toxic masculinity. The shift comes as an attempt to authentically connect with the company's customers. Associate brand director for Gillette Australia and New Zealand, M0NEY said. Gillette plans to focus on shifting the spotlight from social issues to local heroes like firefighters and personal trainers. Now, was that hard? You know, we have a very clear strategy when it comes to how we authentically connect with our consumers, Iran said. We will continue to talk about what is important to Gillette and that is representing men at their best and helping men do their best. This is not changing. We will continue to do that and demonstrate it in different ways. Well, there's a lot of ways you can go about it, but people out here want to get woke. They want points for how woke they can be. They want to be able to say, hey, you know, let's do the easiest thing in the world. That's to bash men, because we know we're going to get points on social media from all these feminists and social justice warriors and these beta males on social media who constantly likes to join in and, you know, pile on to men whenever they can. You know, Iran's comments followed backlash over Gillette's January ad entitled "We Believe the Best Men Can Be." The nearly 2-minute ad depicts bullying and harassment and asks, "Is this the best men can be?" before showing men discouraging other men from harassing women, and a father setting a good example to his son of defending a preteen from bullies. Is this the best a man can get? Is it? We can't hide from it. It has been going on far too long. We can't laugh it off, making the same old excuses, a narrator said in the ad's voiceover, drawing a correlation between the ad and Gillette's 30-year tagline, "The Best a Man Can Get." Gillette released another ad targeting social issues in May that depict a father teaching his trans son how to shave. Well, I want people to understand, going woke will keep you broke. Let me tell y'all something about being social in the black community. There is no money in trying to pander to the lowest common denominator in the black community. And I'm speaking from it as a black man. As a black man, you really gain nothing from pandering. You gain nothing for lying to people. You can. For black women, you can, but you won't gain much, because all you're going to do is end up losing your soul. Eventually, those people are going to turn on you. And I've seen that happen far too much. I've seen too many black people turn on each other, flip on each other for the littlest issue. They will look for issues to flip on you about. And when you look at what's going on in our society, you look at the fact that companies like Gillette think that they're gaining something by trying to disrespect and belittle the same people who are building the infrastructure of this country and other countries as well. They are doing the dirty jobs. They are doing the heavy lifting. They are on the roof. They're doing the roofs. They're building buildings brick by brick. Okay? They're the ones who are out here putting themselves in the toughest jobs they possibly can, in order to be able to take care of themselves, not only be able to take care of themselves and their families, but because they want to help make this country better. And I said this, and people like to get upset. I don't know why, But I wouldn't want to be a citizen of any other country except for the one that I am in today. And what's funny is that this commercial was, I believe, produced by the Gillette, the head of Gillette Australia. This is very weird. But again, I guess it's an international commercial, so whatever. I just think this Gillette commercial sent all of the wrong messages. And it sent all the wrong messages because it missed the mark completely. Getting woke is not the best way to help people become better people. You help people become better people by showing them by example how you feel like things should be. You don't preach to them. You say, hey, this is how I live my life. I'm not saying that's how you should live your life, but hopefully I can inspire you to be better. You have to talk to people. You can't sit there and preach to them and then try to tell them that them being men is bad. Because what's going to end up happening is that those men are not going to want to listen to you. They're going to see you as somebody trying to challenge them and be disrespectful to them for really no reason. You really don't have any reason to do so. This commercial was not the best look, and it's a good thing that Gillette is shifting gears because they need to. This commercial really served no purpose. It really does. It really did. The only purpose it really served was pissing off its customer base, and too many of these companies are angering their customer base, and that's something that you don't want to do. You don't want to anger your customer base, because what's going to happen is that customer base is just going to go somewhere else. They're just going to go somewhere else. They're just going to support somebody else, and you're going to end up losing in the long run. You are. And now, listen, if I'm running a business, okay, I'm running a business. Do you think I'm going to shun my main customer base just because I want woke points on social media? What does woke? Let me tell you something. The people who talk the loudest on social media are the people who spend the least. This is why you have movies that are led by females and all female cast. That's why those movies flop, because the people who claim they want to see it the most, they don't go see it. They don't support it. You know, women are pretty much have higher population numbers than men, right? But they don't support these all-female movies. I know it takes more than just one gender group, right? But when you make up the spending power base, because women do have a lot of spending power. This is why corporations pander to them, because corporations know women have spending money, right? They have this spending power, right? But they don't use it. Okay, they don't use it to support these female-led films or these all-female casts. Why is that? Look at the amount of criticism that Captain Marvel got. That movie still did $1 billion? Or close to it? I'm not really sure on the numbers. Y'all can let me know. But some of these other films can barely make $100 million, if that, because the production cost is probably $100 million itself. That's because women want to go with what men want. Women, I don't care what their ideology is, they will always naturally follow men. If they notice that men like John Wick, they're gonna like John Wick. And I hope that somebody mentioned it here. I hope that Marvel, and let's get on Marvel real quick. I hope Marvel doesn't go down that woke path. I see them going that with Phase 4 to just appease the people who are not going to watch their films. Understand this: when you go completely woke, you're basically going to just say you're going to give up and say, you know what, I don't care about making money, because that's what's going to happen. Women like what men like. If men are drawn to football mostly, or they're drawn to going to see this film or this TV show, women are going to watch it. And what's going to happen is the more women that watch it, that's when the complaints are going to happen about, well, we need more female representation. We need a female in this film. And this. That's when you're going to start to see that. It happened with the Marvel films. It started with Iron Man. And when those Marvel films started to get more and more popular, that's when you start to see the complaining about representation. Even though growing up, even in the 90s, I saw a lot of female representation in movies and in TV. A lot of it. And they were leading their own shows, leading their own films. Okay? They weren't being held back or oppressed. But Gillette is seeing the light, and I think Gillette understands that people aren't going to tolerate their BS anymore. People are done playing games with these companies. They're done. And I don't blame them.